What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite Auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with Coach Coleman. It's the CC show. And we got MJ Lover 23, Big Daddy Long Dong himself in the building. We're going to chop it up. What's up, y'all?
Hey, Thankful Thursday, women's college hoops lights. I think some Gamecocks was on the court tonight. I think so.
Definitely some Gamecocks on the court tonight. MJ, what's happening?
I'm just happy to be here.
I mean,
I just tripped. I don't know. I was walking through Albuquerque and I made a wrong turn. I'm just saying. I think I tripped and fell into the studio. They put a mic in front of me, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah, we ain't had you up with Coach Coleman in a while." Key, big wrench.
It's been a minute.
What's up? What's up, Key? What a game! What a day to be! What a day to be Gamecock! What a day to be Gamecock! So many different things to talk about. I got games I got to go back and watch. Right, like I gotta go back and watch the NC State game. Gotta see how Kaishi did. I don't think there's no other real must rewatch other than the South Carolina game, which I've already rewatched one time.
I've watched it twice already. Watch it again.
We'll definitely watch it again. Coach Coleman, you seen the game? What's happening?
I watched the South Carolina game, first half of Ohio State, Norfolk State. I mean, they're not the same since Vickers. I think this was scheduled with the anticipation that Vickers would be still around, but Norfolk State competed well in the first half and just didn't have enough depth to compete going into that, latter part, second quarter, third quarter action there. Vanderbilt was going to do what I thought Vanderbilt was going to do against University of Albany. And Vanderbilt struggled a little bit against Southern University. So, interesting game
there. Okay. Dr. Ivy Girl, what's going on, fam? I mean, listen, I enjoyed the game. Let's get into it. Let's talk Gamecocks first. Let's talk Gamecocks first, and then we'll catch back up with everything that was going on in the world. We're going to talk Joyce Edwards, Rolls Royce, Joyce. Remember, statue loading. Remember that? Remember, I don't just be saying stuff to be saying stuff, y'all. 34 points. 34 points in 28 minutes. She missed one shot. She didn't take no three. 6 of 8 from free throw. We was talking about make some free throws, Joyce. She made some free throws. 5 rebounds. They're going to take that. 1 assist. The only thing that I can say to Joyce today is we want to get them turnovers down. But other than that, I mean, listen, as Gamecocks fans said, chef's kiss all 5 starters in double figures. I don't know the last time I've seen that. I'm trying to think. How have I seen that? All 5 of our starters in double figures. 12 turnovers, almost got them down under in single digits. Almost got to my 10 steals, 10 blocks, but I'll take 25 stocks. South Florida, they were in hell. They were in hell. 1 player in double digits, 10 points on 3 of 10 shooting. It was a rough night for them, and she was off the bench. Rough night for them. But I did see that we got Brooklyn Hall at South Florida. So shout out Brooklyn. That is Big Breezy's little sister, and I heard Big Breezy was in the building tonight. So shout out Brooklyn. Looking forward to seeing her get on the floor. I think she enrolled early, so she just got there. And then shout out, we talking about the little sisters. Shout out, Kylie Kitts leading Ohio State this evening with the double. So, but Gamecocks 34 points from Joyce, 12 and 10 from Medina Acott, and Tessa with 16. Janaya with 15, Raven with 11. Deli with 5, Isla with 3, Maddie with 7. What did y'all think, MJ? What did you think of the game? Is he still here? Can he hear us?
So one of the things it's something kind of. Oh, can you hear me? All right.
Yeah, I got you. Go
ahead. Yeah, they trying to stop me over here. One of the things that I liked, because I knew, and I mentioned it before, I was giving South Florida some credit for fight, because if you look at their game logs, they put up a good fight against other teams, right? So they scored more points than people thought they were going to score. I think they scored. What did they score? 70 against. Who they score 70 against? Was it LSU? I'm trying to remember who that was.
Hold on.
Whoever it was.
I don't want to. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. They scored 70 against somebody. Wait a minute. Let me see.
I thought they scored 70 against.
Oh yeah. They put 72 up on Duke. No, I'm sorry. They put 85 up on Duke because they beat Duke.
85. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. They put 61 on UCLA.
But I was happy for
They put 72 on Fairfield. They put 72 on Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They put 91 on Houston Christian.
Yeah, good old Houston Christian.
And then 51 on UConn, 58 on Vandy.
Right. And we held them to 44, which is the lowest total that they've scored all season. Right. So I mean, and in their house
against Minnesota, 45. You're right.
Right. So in their house, but yeah, Minnesota is a little bit different because they don't run. Minnesota doesn't run. They deliberately try to slow the ball up. I told you about the Minnesota game where they gave up. Never mind. I'm not even going to go into that. But I thought it was really good that even though South Florida started out pretty fast, we were able to put some seatbelts on them. And Latson, I keep telling you guys, don't think that Latson doesn't know how to play defense. She just didn't have to. Florida State didn't ask her to do that. They needed her to score, right? They had Timpson and the other girl over there for the defense. So, but Latson has defense, right? She played with Raven in high school. You don't forget how to play defense. That's the one thing I can tell you. It's whether you want to play it or not. It is what it is, right? I mean, so expect bigger, better things from Latson. Joyce was just everything tonight. So I mean, we're spoiled because this is what we expect her to do, right? We do. Like at one point, even last year, we thought she was the best freshman in the country. So I mean, why wouldn't we expect her to outgrow the sophomore jinx and put herself up there in the Naismith watch, right? So I just like the game all the way around. Sure. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm still waiting for Dowda. Dowda had 7 rebounds tonight, so I can't say she had a bad game. Like, she was out there battling. She playing defense. She's on the floor, so I can't say anything bad about that either. I mean, I think it wasn't perfect, but it was definitely probably, I would say, one of the best games we played this season.
Oh yeah, Drip said that in the presser. Coach, what was your takeaways?
My takeaway is seeing Latson just a good defensive prep game as you get ready to get closer to going to conference, and seeing Latson just get more comfortable defensively and seeing and trusting, because of some of the skills that Latson had was because she was trusting her teammates. It wasn't so much overplaying or overboosting. It was within the comfort of their defensive team scheme. And so that's what allowed her to get out and get those getting into those passing lanes because I just saw her getting more comfortable in that. Most of that will translate to, in the SEC play. You just what you use the games for to work on what you know you need to do when you get in conference play. You work on those things that you know you need to do well, and you brush up on it. And so that's what these games are. Joyce Edwards, I was excited for her game, but MJ Lover said, you expect it, but at the same time, it's watching and grow each game before you. That's what I see. Exciting. The defense was just appalling. I think this is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to play a team that you feel that you can beat handedly, and I say that respectively. South Florida will make some noise. I don't know what guy I'm going to say that in Conference USA. In their conference.
In their conference,
they're gonna make some noise in their conference USA because for their conference they're well put together team. So for what they have going on in the conference, I'm not saying they're gonna finish at the top, but they'll make some noise. But for this particular game, this is what you're supposed to do when you put a team away. Don't leave around because you need to learn this, and that's what this team is putting on that mentality. When you have a team. Almost, go ahead and put them away when you got them backing up on it, a team backing up on their heels, and not playing on the balls of their feet. Go ahead and put the team away. And so this is why you play these games. Like sometimes we bounce around with an ideal cupcake, but it is work on your game plan. And so I feel South Carolina is one of the teams. There's some other, right now they're one of the teams I see do this well. In non-conference game is work on what they know they got to get done come conference play because they want to be regular season champions and tournament champions. And so it was just a hustle on defense. I saw, what I seen? It was a turn up that each progression you see, I saw a turn up each game. And then this was a different turn up because that SEC game opener is around the corner. And so if anybody paid attention, that's what I paid attention to. How they just had a defensive tenacity. Not saying they didn't have it against Louisville, but it's just something about when you get to that conference time, how games matter differently, conference time. So it's like you poked a hooper. I don't know what happened, but you poked the hooper. Yeah, but Medina's back. Good to see her back and working back into it. I'm really looking to see. Maddie McDaniels. I'm looking to see her more get into that facilitating the team. You see it. If you step back from it, you see it gradually. And so I'm excited to see what that tandem. I think what that tandem is going to develop to look like going like it's a midseason between Raven. It will be last season for Raven, and then that kind of tandem of Maddie. Sharing, but taking over the full responsibility of facilitating the team, leading the team. So it's just going to be fun to watch that. It's going to be fun to watch that passing of the torch, so to speak, passing the responsibility. But yeah, it was just one of those games. It was a joy to watch.
Well, before the show started, Coach, I was talking to Cess, and I was telling her that. I believe Maddie is, the progression of her. She's going to be the future of the team as far as the facilitator and keeping things together. And I mean, even tonight, 5 assists, 0 turnovers, right? That's who she's been. She's been that player consistently since she's put on a Gamecock uniform. That you can't ask for more than that. As far as on the offensive end of things, right? Defense. I think her defense is decent. She makes some mistakes, but I think the progression is there. I believe. I agree with you.
This is absolutely the CC show. We got a special guest in the house. MJ Lover 23. Big Daddy Long Dong himself. High Life in the chat.
Kia, High Life.
Hey, High Life.
And then you also, and let me not overlook, Dowda was confidence was growing and inserting herself, and things are coming together and not even there yet. That's what really intrigues me about this team. And you see, and like you mentioned, Auntie, you see self-imposed seriousness about this group. I hear you say. I have to agree with you on that. It's a we out here, we try to take care of it like me as alone. We focus on something. That's what you see. Pretty much like.
Oh, we got a schedule. We got a schedule. We got things to do.
Right.
We are on a schedule right now.
Yeah.
And we mean it. So, but you said tandem, and it's the thing that I love about this team is that it's a couple different tandems. It's a lot of different tandems that are kind of developing, right? So I talked a little bit earlier about how Latson has this. She come down and she kind of dumps the ball over to Joyce. So you got that 1-2. You got that 1-2 tandem between Joyce and Latson that's growing. You got Raven and Medina. They're building. Her and Mo are building. And then you got the Raven and Tanaya tandem that if they just want to shut things down, they could turn that on, right? Because it's so automatic, right? You can just flip a switch on that one. And then there was one other tandem that I was seeing that I was kind of like, I was seeing Joyce and Mo, Joyce and Mo playing together. So it's a little, it's really so many different poisons that you can pick from. It's crazy, but you're gonna have to pick your poison with them. And I don't care what team y'all talk about. I'm looking for the answer for Joyce Edwards. It's a lot that you got to answer for, and then shut down Joyce. So I'm getting cockier by the day. I'm getting cockier by the day. I don't know what else y'all want me to say. I'm getting cockier by the day. I don't know about y'all. Next stop, national championship. I don't know what else to talk about.
Would I be out of line in stating that there were 2 turnovers from Joyce that were avoidable in this game? I think one of them was
all 4 of them might have been avoidable.
Well, 2 of them for sure. One of them was an entry pass that she made a mistake on last game that went clear over the head of
clearly the one where she batted her chest and was like, hey,
that one, for sure.
Because it was 8 feet tall and she was tired as hell. That one for sure was the one that didn't have to go.
And I think that was what it was. I think she was fatigued and she lost the control on that one. Another one was a dribble drive and the 2 people that got stolen, but ended up getting restolen and going in for a layup.
That bad.
Yeah. So other than that, that's the nitpick part of it, of my analysis.
I mean, what a fun game though. What a fun game. What a fun start to these last 3 games before we get ready to go into conference. Say due to Joyce Edwards tonight, Latson and Raven Johnson, number 3 South Carolina is starting to find a higher gear. Y'all know I love me a good article. Love me a good article. I love me a good article. Okay, I love me a good article. Cat, I don't even know who. Ariel, I don't know who you are. Yahoo Sports. Things are starting to look scary good for number 3 South Carolina and scary bad for their opponents, even if they're not among the unbeatens. They talked about on Sunday afternoon with only 8 active players, delivered a 40-point thrashing to a Power 4 opponent. Sent Penn State back to Happy Valley with a 40-point defeat. I need people to understand where this thing is turning up to. When you got Asia, Asia tweeted after 29 points. What will she say after 30? Now this is Joyce's. This is now back to back 25 or more point games, correct?
Right.
When is the last time we had a South Carolina player do that? Back to back 25-point games. Is that Asia? Because I know she was the first South Carolina player since Asia to do back to back. So who's back to back?
If it would have been anybody, it would have been Austin, but I don't think she did it either. So
she wasn't the last one since she Boston wasn't in this conversation. She wasn't back to back, so I don't think she could be back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? I need to know who in the back to back to back to back conversation. Because Joyce, because Joyce moving like that, back to back to back like that.
Well, here's the thing. Here's a question for you.
I want to just say this real quick, MJ, and I'll give it to you. I'm impressed with how Joyce is eliminating the rough edges. This is a great way to describe this in this article. Eliminating the rough edges from her freshman season. I'm loving that. I love the way they put that. But like Drip said, Joyce is a star. Go ahead, MJ.
My question would be this, and we know better, but here is the dilemma that they outside of South Carolina fandom continue to try to hit us over the head with not having a player that's a 20-point plus per game scorer. We have Joyce, who's giving you the blueprint of what that would look like, but it's not necessary. But what do we bring some of them over now?
Here's the thing, because I'm not having that conversation with them. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell them the same thing that I've been saying. Yeah, okay. These players have 20 points now. Why? Not because all of a sudden something changed in the offense, or all of a sudden Don pushed the button and said you can shoot. They're having 20-point playoffs. They're having 20-point games. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. This is why. Joyce missed one shot. She missed one shot. If you miss bunnies, then you miss your opportunity at 20 points. They could have scored 20 points a game several times last year, but we missed bunnies and we missed free throws. That shit's a narrative that people put out there. People had 20 points tonight. Why? Joyce went 14 of 15. Tessa went 7 of 9. Tanaya shot 7 of 15. Raven was 5 of 7. Adele was 2 of 3. You know what I'm saying? This is how come we can have players that hit 20 points, because we're not missing bunnies and we're making our free throws. We shot 61% for free throw. We got to still get that up.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that. Now we can. I hated when people would say that about us last year, because it just wasn't the truth.
Right.
It wasn't the truth. But Coach, your thoughts?
No, I think there's a plenty of wealth that's spread out in the offense, and they got to go back. You got to go back to efficiency when your number's called and it's close. And so, yeah, I think last year is just you and experience finishing with the body contact. Some of it too. Like I said, sometimes when you watch from a distance, you don't see it, but just having that strength and that confidence to finish through the body contact and the little, what we call the subtle nudges and bumps that you don't always like about.
Right.
So just finishing through that's all it really is. It's just finishing through the contact. And
I want to call out Gamecocks fam said, I want to say it was the commission. Latson and y'all tell me too. A lot tonight got fouled and they didn't call it. Seahawks win overtime thriller. MJ negative Nelson.
What?
No. MJ.
Okay, don't get me all excited.
Negative Nelson.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the update.
Yeah. Bingo. So, before Coach start falling asleep, let's get the scorers together. He don't look like he ain't had no chai tea or whatever he be having.
He look fine to me.
You were saying something about.
I'm watching Coach Payton.
You were saying something about Gamecocks fan. That's just the lighting. Don't just be like.
It's the light. I don't know. I was trying. I was like, Coach Payton, I gotta get him. I gotta bring him back.
I usually have a bright light. Just a lower dim light tonight.
They say, "Come from the light, Carol Ann. Carol Ann, don't." Coach Payton, let me hold on.
Oh man!
Oh, you decided to keep quiet since he got mad at you?
Who got mad at you? Who got mad at you?
She talking about me. She talking about me in the scene.
Called you a spoiler and everything. No, come on, MJ.
That was in the mansion. Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
She didn't know I was 4 plays behind what she was talking about. So
gotcha. Makes sense. But I think we were talking about playing through contact, and you had mentioned, the infamous commish that pops in the chat was
So I wanted to say, the commish pointed out, and I have to go back and look, that potentially there was a lot of missed calls on Latson when she's finishing through this contact at the rim. So shout out to her for being able to finish at the rim, but we gotta get these calls. I thought that Lay had a lot of that last year, where she would be finishing through contact, taking slaps on the wrist and the arm, that kind of stuff. Make sure we're getting, come on, let's call it. Oh yeah, MJ did leave out some in that story.
I am trying to be a gracious guest on this show. I don't want to go into detail on that right now. Yes, there was more to the story than what I told, but please continue.
Oh, MJ pointed that out. Okay, it was MJ that pointed out Latson was getting hacked. So
100%. Like in up now, and then I know. Hold on, I'm sorry. I have to interject. One of the things that we know Cess is all about, and I totally get it because that's old school basketball, and I played through that era, so I know exactly what she's talking about. We can't worry about those fouls. We got to play, and she's right. We do have to play. However, I'm just saying, as coaches, and I think Coach Coleman could agree with me to even to the smallest extent. You cannot continue to give the other team an advantage of not calling fouls that are fouls on one end and not fouls on the other end, right? Because that's how you get an advantage to a team that shouldn't have an advantage over a team that's beating the blankety blank out of you. Okay.
Yeah, it's a subtle advantage or a systemic advantage. But at the end of the day, here's the thing.
Very convenient.
Man, she cooking.
I know.
That's all I gotta say.
You're gonna get me in the mansion. I know. I'm just hiding out with you guys for now.
So here's the thing. The coach is aware when you're in the position you are in South Carolina. They're aware of depending where the place where the South. There might be some officiating bias. So the thing that most coaches do is they teach and encourage. You have to play through the content. You don't hear a whistle. You got to learn how to finish with the contact because there's nothing I can do. I can say, hey, call it and be safe. But if I don't want to become that coach that's targeted as a whiner with the calls, right? Because my team is not good. If my team is good, we have to learn how to play through contact and force them to call something. It's just sports psychology, right? Because now you start to play through it and you're scoring it, and it becomes more obvious, you're exposing it, then they got to call a little bit more than usual. So, yeah, I think it's not fair, but that's just, we know that's how it goes. So the thing is, you simulate best as possible, playing through scoring and playing through contact near the basket, which would be layups and putbacks and things of that nature.
Oh yeah, we absolutely agree. You got to play through contact. We play 5-on-8 around here. We don't care nothing about that. Right. But we just noticing that this is something that's a continued I guess they would say coincidence with Gamecock basketball. But there's that. This is why I just play 5-on-8 basketball. But I get what you're saying. Y'all remember that Ice Cube movie where he was like the teacher that was gonna beat up the other teacher after school? Man, yes, me too. I ain't got time for you. I'm not doing this with you. I'm just not gonna do this with you at all. But I'm just not. We're gonna talk freshmen in a minute because y'all know I love a good list, so we got a list out. But before we do that, About time to start talking about Joyce's International Player of the Year conversation, ain't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
She scored 86 points in her last 3 games.
Sound about right.
The efficiency. I think it's time about time to start talking about her in that conversation. But y'all thoughts?
Aren't those numbers equivalent to National Player of the Week at least?
I don't know. I don't know if she'll get National Player of the Week. I know who got National Player of the Week the last time. I definitely think that she's in the conversation for SEC Player of the Year as well. But I'm not hearing her name as much in the media around that. Am I missing something? Are y'all seeing it and I just don't get out enough? Because I don't pop out all the time. So y'all let me know if they talking about Joyce out there like that. And I'm just missing the conversations and the articles and the call outs and the shout outs. But this kid needs to be in this conversation.
I haven't seen it too, so I don't know if that is intentional, but it would seem like. But you can't shade greatness. As sooner or later, you have to talk about it, whether you like it or not. So,
right. I mean,
whether you like it or not.
Yeah, we're a victim of our own success. To the point where this is what I'm seeing just in general. I'm seeing we are relatively new success in the grand scheme of the UConns, the Tendencies, and the schools like that, right? UConn's been around decades, right? They've been a part of it, so now they have this built-in. Anytime they show any glimpses of a win streak or looking like they have a strong team, like they do this year, they definitely have a strong team. They're already talking about Sarah Strong as Player of the Year, right? I mean, they didn't play us this year. I mean, they played a couple, top 15 teams and made them look like, top 50 teams. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from them. The problem is that the national media is taking a whole lot away from South Carolina. It's like, this is what they expect us to do. But now all that screaming about top scoring and high performance players, we usually just play as a team. Now you got somebody that scored over 80 points in 3 games. Where are the write-up? Where's the recognition for that now?
So before we move on, I know we got an article and we got scorers, Auntie and MJ. Only thing that I struggle with, Sarah Strong, you mentioned that, is that you're in the Big East, as I just said, Big East, and I'm like, you're ducking smoke versus Joyce.
Right.
Joyce is playing ranked teams almost at least one a week, depending what the schedule looks like when you're in the SEC conference. So let's talk about Player of the Year, strength of conference, strength of schedule, because now the bulk of your play is going to be conference, and that's where it really determines the Player of the Year is how you've led your team and contribute to your team. And so that's the only thing I struggle with Sarah Strong is strength of schedule.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a few. I get what you're saying, Gamecock fan. That's a few teams, but you have somebody that's facing that week in and week out. So I just look at it a little differently. So
yeah, you and me both.
I want to say this too, because I agree with Gamecocks fan. I don't think that UConn's non-conference schedule is weak. Right now they play in the Little East, but I don't think that they duck smoke in their non-conference. They didn't play us this year, but I think that was driven by their Little East administration or wherever. They said they had to pick up some more games. Go ahead, Coach.
No, my comment was she's not getting any smoke when it comes to conference time. When you have
I was saying I agree with what Gamecocks was saying in the chat that they have a strong non-conference. They don't duck they don't duck smoke.
Right.
So here's the thing. I feel like Joyce is doing more in a different situation than Sarah Strong. And that's not to take away from Sarah, but I think that they know each other, right? They're defending champs. They added a few pieces, but pretty much they only lost Paige as far as the overall scheme of things. I know some other players from UConn ain't there no more, but I mean, in the overall scheme of things, Pages don't. Joyce, sometimes you got 9, sometimes you got 10, sometimes we got 8, sometimes you get down to 7. We don't know. We're going to figure it out. We have one returning starter. She's starting now. Wasn't starting last year. Playing more minutes. Definitely like what you said about the strength of schedule. So I just think all of those things factor in. And for me, give her the nod right now. Give her the nod. But I could be biased. So I don't know. Y'all let me know.
How you gonna be on the show and put it in the chat?
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So
that's what I'm saying. This is how come you gotta learn how to be a guest, man.
I'm just saying, like before when you guys had me on as a guest on the show way back when, I was typing stuff into the chat through StreamYard, and it was coming out with Cess's name on it. And Cess was like, I'm not saying that. That's MJ Lover saying that. I'm not saying that. So now I'm on my phone making sure it's me that everybody sees typing this stuff.
Hey, you know you got the concert venues where it's lawn tickets and then seats.
Yeah.
MJ one of them dudes to get the lawn tickets and the seats, but tell you just get the lawn tickets. Now me and you up here on the lawn. He left us on the goddamn lawn. So he down in the seats. I'm holding that conversation. Me and you up on the grass. We up on the grass. Come on, what happened to MJ? He down sitting front row. He front row. It's goddamn concert right now.
We don't have our own share.
Left us up on the lawn. Left us up on the grass. Come on, man. What? Get out the chat, man. What is you saying?
Hey, I'm like 85 South.
That's what I'm saying. You the guy invited on the show and just excited.
Right.
You just did a show earlier today. You didn't act like this on that show.
I'm just walking through with the mic. I'm asking questions.
Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? You gonna be the guest on the show? You gonna be in the chat? You know?
What's up, Trucker Star?
That's right.
My bad.
He's wilding up here. Hold on. Okay, so let's get to the article. Let's get to the article. This because the article don't have anything to do with South Carolina.
Okay.
And the reason why it doesn't have anything to do with South Carolina is because these are the top 10 freshmen in women's basketball by impact. And then you guys go crack up in the chat. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna cut your chat off. So if I ask y'all right now, who do y'all think is the number one freshman by impact in college hoops right now? Who would you say that is? Who would you say that is?
Ooh.
By impact. Who is the number one freshman?
I mean, it would seem like that's a kind of an easier question just because we've seen her play in primetime at least 3 times this year already, even though a few of them were in losses. But
if I was asking you, I'm not asking you to guess what the article says. I'm gonna tell you what the article say. I want to know what you think.
I mean, based off of who I've seen, Jazzy Davidson. Jazzy Davidson. I mean, she hasn't gotten leaps and bounds better than when we first saw her when they played against us, but she's showed something different every time I've watched her play, and even in losses, she showed me something that I didn't know she had. So and she's a lefty too, so she's crafty. I like her fight. I definitely like her fight. Her length is bananas.
I don't think that you can give an extra grade because she's left-handed. Like she didn't pick that.
You got to give the lefty something. The lefties are crafty.
But I don't think you. I mean, she didn't pick that, bro. Like she was born.
What you mean? No.
Go ahead. No,
I don't think there is.
I don't know if you can give an extra grade for that. I love a lefty.
I think she's the only lefty in the top 10 in freshman. I think she is the only lefty.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't analyzed that part. I haven't analyzed that as far as that. See, that's that coach's thing. But okay, go ahead.
Don't put me in that one. Don't put me on that
one. You probably got an estimate on the number of lefties in the top 10 too.
Well, here's the thing. As a coach, it's weird because
MJ, what the fuck are you on today? Gamecocks fam. Let's go.
Did I say the wrong name?
Commissioner, I gotta drop you a link. What's going on, Commissioner? What happened? What is he on? Call him out. Call him out in the chat. Y'all give me y'all in the chat. Y'all give me y'all top 5 freshmen right now. Top 5 freshmen by impact. Top 5 freshmen by impact.
If Gamecock fam comes up, I'm leaving.
Scary. Act like that. Oh, so Gamecock.
That's like Debo. Here come Debo. Debo coming.
Shut up. Yeah. You shut up. Going Gamecocks, leave. Lefty? Really? Lefty? Really?
Yeah. It's a thing. It's a small thing.
Bruh.
I have to tell you my lefty story from college. Well.
Gamecocks fan. What am I missing with the lefty? Gamecocks ain't coming up. I was just threatening y'all with a good time. Y'all got to catch Gamecock. The panel is going to hang out for a Gamecocks game, a special baseline brunch with the panel and Gamecocks hoops. Real live interaction with the panel for the game Saturday. Don't miss it. So, here we go. Here this rude ass husky come. Yeah. I'm gonna put one of them electric collars and just mash the button every time he go too far past the fence. Yeah.
Nah, I seen him hiding behind that plant in the background. I saw him come in.
Oh, he said she was and impactful because she's a lefty. Okay,
no, not because she's a lefty.
We got shooters.
No, okay, we'll talk about this.
We got shooters. Hey, guess what? We got shooters and looters.
Looters.
So, I had Jazzy Davidson just because you throw him straight to the fire. It was no progression with it. It was a circumstance, a situation. So I appreciate how this young lady handled herself and acclimated best to this situation with, questionable coaching direction. Let's say questionable, right? Coaching direction or support in that over there. And so, and you've seen Jazzy Davidson mature through that. And I'm impressed as a first year player, as they say, a true freshman. I'm impressed with how you see Jazzy Davidson learn from each game, right? I'm not a Leah Chavez fan, but you have to give credit where credit is due. Just doing what they expected or needed to do at Oklahoma. So you have to respect that and get some things done. I don't know how far that scheme will go, but just as far as impactful freshman, definitely she's making a difference. Aaliyah is making a difference in Norman for.
Do you have Chavez as the second most impactful freshman in women's college hoops right now?
I think if they don't have a Chavez in that guard position, I think they're struggling. If you don't have
that wasn't my question, Coach. That was a good answer, but that wasn't my question. I said, do you have Chavez as the second most impactful freshman?
Probably because of the production. Yeah. I mean, that's where it's going to be because people are going to go off of the point production of what you're doing, and so for her production.
So is that a yes?
I would probably have her in 3 to 5 just because I think she plays.
So who do you have two?
I don't have it. I see. I like what the freshman Galvin is doing down in Vanderbilt.
Okay, I just was talking about Galvin. Let's talk about games.
Those are
I like
good
Quinones
picks,
too. I like
actually.
Quinones too. What's up, Shay? I like Quinones.
Quinones. Yeah,
I was just gonna co-sign.
Quinones will be on my list, definitely.
What did you say about co-sign?
Whatever.
You said something about co-sign. What you say?
No, I was going to co-sign on Quinones for UConn.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Oh yeah, she's nice.
I was going to co-sign. So okay. So let me do this. Let me do this, and then let's get into the article. I'm gonna give y'all the top 10. Oh, let me see if I can share the screen. 1 second. Love me a good. Good article.
In the chat.
Good article.
While we wait, 73
Okay,
Shay,
what's up,
I
Officer T.
co-sign
Davis?
with you. Quinones, I really like her game, but I don't know if she's impactful because of the fit that she's on with that team, or if she is like the standout, right? Because they are loaded. That's a loaded team, and she seems to be fitting her role to a T. So I don't know if like one of the stars was out, would she be a star? Would she be as impactful without them on the floor? Or that's a question that I have for her as a player. I had Chavez third as impactful, by the way, too. So
okay, let's roll through them. Let's roll through them. Okay, you would add Haley Swain. Okay, so we got Jazzy Davidson. We got Aaliyah Chavez at 2. Blanca Quinones at 3. Grace Knox at 4. Addie Mack at 5. Aubrey Galvin at 6. Aaliyah Crump at 7. Nyla Brooks at 8. Laura Champagny at 9. Madison Francis at 10.
How do we know how good Knox is, though? Concerns? That's the thing. I don't know how good Knox is. They haven't played anybody. How do I know how good she really is?
Here we go. I'm gonna tell you.
I think Matt is what, 5.
They say her efficiency and quality shot selection have resulted in an astounding 72.6 field goal percentage and 18.2 minutes per game. It shows she understands her role. Knox gets on the offensive glass or runs the floor for easy opportunities, comfortable with her back to the basket or in face-up situations, meshes just as well with LSU bigs Maya Joyner, Kate Koval. Most impressive, Knox keeps things simple. She gets more minutes and increases her defensive rebound and defensive prowess. Look for number 5 LSU to continue to make a strong Final Four push.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think Johnson is more impactful at LSU? Okay. Yeah, this is
hard
fluid.
to say.
Okay.
It's really hard
she was
say.
She's up from 7 to 4. She was 7 in the preseason. Addie Mack wasn't ranked at all. Galvin wasn't ranked at all. Crump wasn't ranked. Nyla Brooks is down to 6. Sean Faye is up from 10th.
How about
Francis wasn't ranked.
Be a little higher. Yeah, I was thinking somebody will move up because of the work that's somebody producing now.
Because it's by impact. It's hard to make a case against it, right? Because starting. I don't know if Quinones is starting. Knox ain't starting. Does Addie Mack start? I don't know. Galvin, I don't know if Galvin starts. You know what I mean? So some of them, and it, not only are they starting, they got the ball in their hand. So when it comes down to impact, it's going to be hard to beat the impact that you get from a Davidson or a Chavez, because they are required to probably be some of the most impactful players on their squads.
Right, they're needed.
Yeah,
it's a necessity at this point.
Yeah. Sure. What's to happen now?
No, I was just saying that Coach used a word that I had to look up in the dictionary.
Oh, here we go. There you
go. Today's word, chat fam.
Today's word of the day.
Is when you get an incoming freshman and they have to play because you have nothing else in that position at that point in time. Necessity.
It's always one. It's
That's
always
true,
one.
though. I mean, you could. Hey, throw them into the fire. This is like when they used to take you in. Oh, you don't know how to swim? Take you over to the pool and just throw you in the deep end.
Blanca is a 6 man, so she's not even starting either. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she
may not have as much of an opportunity to be impactful. That doesn't mean that she doesn't have a game that may be more impactful than some of the people in front of her. I don't know.
I guess I don't know.
But anyway,
it's not a necessity for her to start. No,
y'all silly.
I'm done.
That's what I'm saying. This why you don't get invited over all the time. And this why you don't get to have co-hosts. You don't get to have guest hosts all the time. You don't know that, coach. You over here just can you keep yourself together? Just cracking up. Just a cracking up. No, I'm teasing y'all. I'm teasing y'all. I'm actually having a ball.
You ain't see your cousin in a long time, you know, they only come over on holidays and y'all start arguing and laughing in the same visit. There you go.
Well, that's why I let him come over before Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Your cousin gets to spend the night before Christmas. Y'all know how it goes. Your cousin gets to spend the night before Christmas. Yeah, because after Christmas, we gonna be getting ready to go back to school at the New Year. Ain't nobody got time. Oh, boy. Tell us, Mama, I'm gonna drop him off on the way when I'm going to get my groceries tomorrow.
Yeah.
What's that, like a day and a half sleepover?
No, and you know what? And if it be that one bad cousin, it'd be like, and tell her I'm going to get my groceries early. Now, don't be trying not to answer the phone. It's gonna be about 10 o'clock.
Exactly. That's right.
It's gonna be about 10 o'clock.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Last time she went and got her hair done and didn't come get you till Sunday. I'm gonna drop you until I said 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
She stretched into a week, kind of stretch.
Yeah, I know how I go.
Drop the
I'm gonna
kids
pick
out.
him up
They be
after I
spending
finish
the
getting
night
my
on
hair
the porch.
braided. Nah. Oh, you ain't coming to get him after you finish getting your hair braided. It take 13 hours to get your hair braided. It'll be the mom.
Nope. For 3 days.
3 days.
I'm gonna drop his bad ass off in the morning.
That is hilarious.
Let's see here. I don't know. Do we got pick'ems? Do we got scorers? What do we got going on here? What is going on in the world?
We got both. We got scorers. We got
both.
Oh, we don't have that many pick'ems. Yeah, it's a sad Friday. It's not that many pick'ems, guys.
Yeah, it's only.
Oh yeah, let's knock them scorers out. Let's knock them scorers out.
Well,
all right.
It's the necessity to do score. No, okay, we have scorers. This Thursday night, women's college hoops like scorers of these games. Let's go over to Ohio State Buckeyes 79. They're number 21 in the nation right now, playing against one of our beloved HBCUs, Norfolk State. It's about an hour away from where I reside in Richmond, Virginia. 45 points, so they got more than the Aunties required. 30 points for HBCU. They got 45, almost pushing 50 points. Let's go over to the winning scorers, the Buckeyes. The scorers for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Kylie Kids, 13-10. Double club. Jelani Cambridge, 11. And Deja Burlock with 10 points. That is your double-digit scorers for the winning Ohio State Buckeyes. Let's go over to University of Albany. Great Danes, 35 points. And the number 13 team in the nation, Vanderbilt Vandies, the Commodores, nicknamed the Vandies, 64 points. They played at home today. They get to win in front of the home crowd on today. Let's go over to the Commodores. Double-digit scorers for the winning Vanderbilt Commodores. Got Aubrey Galvin, just mentioned her name, 15 points. Michaela No Breaks Blake, 17 points. Aliana Mitchell with 14 points. And that's your double-digit scorers for the winning Commodores in that game. Baylor Bears, number 15, playing at home in Waco, 77 points. Struggled a little bit. Just a little bit with that beloved HBCU Southern University Jaguars. Scored 60 points. But let's go to double-digit scorers for the Baylor Bears. We have Little Paige Bugs, 13 and 12. Double club. Bella Fauntleroy, 21 points. Yu-Ting Ding, 11 points. Kayla Nelms with 15 points. And that is your double-digit scorers for the winning Baylor Bears in that game. Hey, let's go over to Southern California, number 19, playing at home against California Polytech Mustangs. Southern California, 86, Mustangs, 39. Let's go over to the ladies of Troy, double-digit scorers. You have Jazzy Davidson, 17 points. Kara Dunn with 12. London Jones, 28 points. That is your double-digit scorers for the winning Lady Trojans of Southern California. Last but not least, Gamecocks, number 3 in the nation. 103 points, playing in Tampa. Get Southern Florida Bulls. They score 44 points. Let's go over to the double-digit scorers for the winning Gamecocks. Joyce Edwards, 34 points. Joyce Edwards, 34 points. Medina Oka, 12 and 10. Double club. Tonight, Laxon, 15. Tessa Johnson with 16 points. And Raven Johnson with 11 points. That is your double-digit scorers for the winning Gamecocks in that game. This has been your double-digit scorers for this Thursday night Women College Hoop Lights games, brought to you by Wanda's Wings, Wonders No Bust Downs. Give me a handful of wings, Mondo's wontons, and hold the olives. Congratulations to all the double-digit scorers of Thursday night's games. Back to you, Auntie.
All right. MJ.
Yes.
Is he still here? Okay. Great. Okay, I'm gonna ask both of you and Coach something. We kind of seen what happened tonight. It was kind of a near perfect game. When you think about coaching a team and getting ready for conference, when you look at the next two games that you have, do you want to see more work from your starters, or are you going to be working more with the bench and those players to have them ready for conference game? MJ, then Coach.
My coaching style is to be able to have a very deep bench and to be able to sub as far as, you know, the ninth and maybe even sometimes the 10th player, just so that we get to a point where we know who not only our starters are, but also who's going to be coming off the bench and also who's going to be our third and even our fourth squad, because we all know that we have a certain amount of players that we want to play. Usually it's anywhere between, you know, 7 to 8 is the norm, so that you don't throw off the rhythm of the starters, because there are some players that cannot come off the bench. There are some players that are rhythm players that need a lot of minutes, and you don't want to mess them up. but there's also players that start that can play with the 8th and 9th player on the team, because the 8th and 9th player on the team is usually the glue people that come in and make sure that the whoever is starting that's still in the game is in a rhythm and they get the shots that they need, and you're facilitating for those people that carry the team. The other part of it is you want to make sure that the bench is in shape, because just in case someone goes down, you don't want to put somebody that's 8th or 9th or 10th off the bench in the game and have to sub them out because they have no wind. Right? That happens more often than people think, because coaches don't always pay attention to the players past 7th and 8th on the roster, because they're too busy on for game planning, scouting reports, and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, let's say one of the starters twists their ankle. Now you got to throw in the 7th or 8th or 9th player before you thought, and they haven't had a whole lot of reps, so they don't have the same kind of wind that the starters have. And now you're having a problem with mistakes, half step too slow on screens, half step too slow on help defense, that type of thing. So I would definitely be developing my bench as much as I possibly can before the SEC starts. Probably maybe the game before the first game of SEC play, I will revert back to my regular 7 or 8 person starting rotation going into SEC play, because you can't mess around in the SEC. Need every single game when you get into the SEC. So yes, I would be playing my bench a lot more. I would be putting them in stressful situations just to see how they react, so that way I know who I need to put them in for, when I need to put them in, and to see the best results.
Yeah, I mean, definitely non-conference is a litmus test to see who's ready, who needs more work, who's really applying themselves in practice. Because the preparation really should come. You should be getting yourself ready for game time action in practice, and that's what equality player will do. They will use it. They'll approach practice with seriousness. So when your number is called, you can go produce or do what we ask you to get done when we call on you during game time. And if you can't, that means you haven't really been applying yourself, or you haven't caught on to some of the schemes the way you thought you did when it comes to game speed action. And so that's definitely a thing. In South Carolina, I think the crazy thing is that um, when there's 10 there, I think depending on who you play, when you play, and what's going on, you can go with different combinations. So with the coaching staff responsibility is figuring out what combinations play well defensively. How do you have a balanced mix, offensive defense, as far as who's going to be offensive minded to go and attack and who kind of gets the team going on these different combinations. So it's figuring out combinations, how they play well, how long we should play them together. There's relief. It becomes almost a baseball thing. When do you send in the relief? What is the mid of the middle of the game relief? In the game, and then you got your closers, right? And I think in any game, depending on the opponent, your closers are going to look different based on who's doing what that night. And so I think that the scary thing, an interesting thing about South Carolina is that you just don't know who is going to go off that night. You can scout for one thing, prepare for one thing, but you don't know which hooper you're going to poke just because you tried to stop the other hooper. So yeah, it's like a coach's dream, but also a challenge to make sure you utilize their skills to the best of abilities, so they're in best position to be successful, and then um, just to have that type the gift set, skill set at your fingertips. But the challenging part, the nightmare, is making sure you put it together to have the successful season you should have when you look at those skills on paper. So I'm excited to see, because every night, as you already said, MJ, everyone's that play South Carolina is going to be their national championship game, even though it's conference play playing against them. So it's interesting to see the defensive schemes and how South Carolina counteracts right? Because in your offense, you also have to have what you call counter offense. When people take away what you prefer, then we go into a different progression. So just interesting when you go in those deeper progressions. So I'm excited to see that. And biggest thing is we know that we have to improve on the boards, just in general, offensive and defensive boards. And so you never have enough of that. So that's what I see, and that's how I go about it. And I appreciate you asking that question. Back to you,
Yeah.
Auntie.
I agree.
So, which players are you looking to see make the biggest jump over the next 2 games? Over the next 2 games. So that's going to be against FGCU and Providence. Who are the players that you're looking to see make the biggest jump over the next 2 games, and why?
I will be looking at. Well, I think that's you first, MJ. So I'm messed up the rotation. Yeah, MJ,
Say that again. I'm sorry.
it's your turn. You go first, and I go second. I don't want to mess up the
He
rotation.
didn't hear it because he was getting noodles.
Say that. Give me the question again.
Who are the 2 players that you're looking to see the biggest jump from over the next 2 games?
Next 2 games.
He went to get cereal or something.
Man, I would love to see Gotti make a jump if she can get on the floor. I want her to get past this concussion protocol so she can get out on the floor. I'm telling you guys, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Came in the dough, said it before. Gotti is going to be very important to this team in SEC play. People haven't seen her enough, so they really don't have a scouting report on her, and she has all the tools. She has the international play. She has the confidence. She can handle the ball. She can play down low. She has the middies. She can shoot the 3. She is one of the keys to the bench being successful. 100%. She's one. The other one I'm looking for a breakout, and it's kind of a tie for the 2. Isla, I've been talking about Isla since you guys have been giving me the heads up and showing me her international videos on how she plays for her national team. I thought she had potential when she put on the Gamecocks uniform, and then you guys gave me more information on it that made me feel like, well, I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer. But I'd say the number 2 person I want to see to have a big impact going forward in the next couple games is Latson. I want to continue to see her score in different ways. I want to see her continue to get used to the contact and finishing, because she's doing a good job of it now. Now I think she took a couple of bad shots tonight that she would have probably gotten away with at FSU, but people are giving. I don't think she realizes still, because it's only like it's game 10 or 11 or whatever it is. We get everybody's best shot. Everybody's trying to play like there's career highs being made on us all the time, even though we're beating teams by like 40 or 50. Tonight was almost 60.
We beat teams by 40 7 times. We scored 100 5 times this season, and we've already beaten teams by 47 times this season.
I think there's a couple players that have had either season highs or career highs in those games too, right? Because that's who we get. But Latson is one of the keys. 2 of the things that I want to see her do better at, because she's already getting better at defense. I want her. I need her to focus on when she's going to have to do spot up shooting. Just with this team, there's going to be times where she's going to be left alone in that short corner, and she's just going to have to launch it. Right now, she's dribbling into trouble. She did it a couple of times tonight, but even though she got to the rack most of the time on open transition, but she is passing up that short corner if she misses the first 1 or 2. to dribble into trouble. So we need her to have the confidence to continue to shoot that open corner three, because it's going to be open for her all day. She's going to get the shots she needs out of the offense, because I think she's doing a better job of finding out where her shots are coming from and where she can get them. But with that said, I have Latson. I want Latson. I don't mean 25, 30 points a game Latson. I mean a more efficient Latson, because she's way more efficient with us than she was with Florida State last year. Hands down. It's not even, I hate saying this, but it's not even close. It's, if you go back and look at the efficiencies, and you'll see the difference. There's a big difference in basketball terms. So there you go. Gotti and Latson.
Okay, so Mark, it's Maddie and Tech for you. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, I was along the lines with commission. I like to,
one second. I knew that you was on stage. I knew. I said, man, Jay Tilly ain't came here. Must be on stage. But I still shouted you out. And the streak continues, Jay. I appreciate you pulling up, fam. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was along the lines of the commissioner. Definitely Marion Dowda can be effective. Extra support and extra push on the offensive and defensive boards. Just that presence. And I think what people got to understand is, when you got somebody mixing it up, it's not always getting the rebound, but putting yourself in positions for your teammate to get a rebound too. So that is the science to rebounding too. Not you always physically getting the ball, but being there in the mix so your teammate can be in position as well to win rebound. So that's what you call team rebounding. And so I think Miriam Dowd's presence is important for that, and continue to grow along that. And then I'm going to go on along the lines of, to me, I think the low key, or not to us, but the impact as this young lady grows, and you're going to see it, and they're doing great. And I love how they're finding moments to boost their confidence and to take learning opportunities. Where Island McDowell, I think that it's going to be part of your South Carolina secret sauce, if you allow me to say so, in some of these games. So those are two right there. I'll have to agree with that.
You said take your pick of which freshman. For me, it would be the two that's been out with the injury. So it's Maddie. I want to see Maddie keep stacking, because she was out for a while, and then it's just getting Gotti back. Dowda, she's coming. She's coming. You want Arkansas, Dowda? Okay. I get it. Dowda's coming. We just got to keep stacking confidence with Dowda. That's where I'm at with Dowda. We just got to keep stacking confidence.
She had a decent game tonight.
But I like that she's letting that three ball go. Keep shooting that three ball. Keep shooting that three ball, and it's gonna drop. When she sees one drop, it's up.
Medina shot one tonight.
She's gonna, but Mo's gonna shoot those. It's coming. I like Mo off the dribble. I just like the activity.
Hey, Key.
So just getting back and see, but hey, what's good? I don't even need all that. Take the shots in the floor of the game, on offense, rebound, play defense, and I'll be good. Yeah. Dowda's coming. Dowda's coming. I'm not worried about Dowda. She gonna, because she's shooting the three ball now. She's shooting it. It just ain't dropped. Like tonight, I need Dowda to get like Isla. Isla shoot the three ball and don't remember that it didn't go in. She'll get them came back down, she shoot it again. You know what I mean? She don't even remember that bitch just didn't go in. Like Isla, I'm shooting it again. Isla, shoot a couple twos for me, honey.
She shot 5 tonight or 6 tonight, and the last one hit, and she raised her hands.
I think one of them went in. One of them went in. But she made 5 the other night. You know what I'm saying? So that we gonna get past the streaking, but we gonna get past the streaking by adding that MIDI. and a little floater or something in there.
Mm-hmm.
Coach gonna start trying to turn in overtime paperwork in a minute. We're gonna have to let him get to the. We're gonna have to let him get to the pick'ems here. We're gonna have to let him get to the pick'ems here soon. Did y'all have anything else on tonight's game? Yeah, I ain't gonna let him call his union rep on me. Y'all got anything else on the other games?
I want my daddy records.
You said what? You want your daddy records?
Daddy records.
Hey, you know what my counter is to that?
What?
Name stays home. Name stays home. Name got my daddy's blood on it. Name stays home. Name stays home, homie. Name stays home, homie.
That's so good.
Woo. Yeah, 1-6. 1-6. Yeah, he tried to sneak the paperwork in on the low. I seen him. He don't know everything. I get an alert for everything. It's set up, so I get alert for everything. Everything. You hear me? None of that paperwork getting in. Nope. As soon as I hear the doop, somebody on the app. Hold on. Somebody to hit the app. You don't do that. No, ain't nobody hit the app. Hold on. CT energy was good.
Get off sensitive. I ain't like how she get me on like that.
Raven's footwork is underrated. Raven's footwork is underrated. Raven is just underrated. I understand why people keep. I told y'all Raven around here like Candyman. I mean that. Okay, say her name. She say her name 5 times.
Wait. Let me know if you guys saw this in the game. So I think it was the third quarter. Raven put the wingspan out on the guard, not the point guard, but the other guard, the bigger black girl, the stronger looking black girl, and she literally stiff armed her like it was a Heisman Trophy pose. And the
you
ref
said that earlier.
Yes, I gotta
you
find
said that earlier. I wasn't paying attention.
She went over to Latson during the timeout. Did you see what she was talking about? It. I know she was talking about. The girl literally stiff armed her away from her because Raven put out the wingspan on her and couldn't get around her. She was like, "I've had enough." Put straight out. Did anybody else see that?
No, you gotta point that out. Oh yeah, hey, listen, that step through scoop shot is tough, and you know what? It's automatic now. It's something. She get it when she want it now. Whew. They better leave Raven alone. I'm telling y'all, say her name 5 times. I dare anybody say her name 5 times. And see if she don't show up and help you out.
Well,
like Candyman in this bitch.
I think also when you come from an injury like that, people don't realize how you got to get back into that strength and that confidence back, and then the things that there come back too. So, and that's not an excuse. That's just a reality of it. So just great job getting back stronger and better, because that's something that she already possessed, but. It's just, I don't know, if you out there who ever been in an injury and played, whether it's middle school, high school, college, it is a psychological challenge that you go through when you come back from certain injuries, and then build yourself back up and things of that nature. So I think that's just the strength of the work and working on consistent working on the body to get back to where we know that Raven was always capable of, and so it's good to see that on that note.
Exactly, I agree, 100%. But we already knew that. Right, people is finally paying attention. We've been talking about it for the last 2 and 1 quarter seasons, and they're finally seeing what we've been watching for forever almost. So yeah, I mean, better late than never. Right, better late than never.
Ketchup, mustard.
Right.
Ketchup, Ketchup, mustard. That's all I got for you, homie.
Exactly.
Coach, let's go ahead. Let's get these pick'ems out the way before we get up out of here.
Pick'ems.
Pick'ems.
We got 3 big on Friday. We got Friday night when the college hoops lights. Pick'ems. 11 a.m. Looks like a day camp game. I give them. You pick 11 a.m. Eastern time. Number 7, Maryland Terps playing the Central Connecticut Blue Devils. This game is played in College Park, Maryland. Terps and the Devils. Who do you got? Maryland, or they call it CCS, Central Connecticut State. That's what that's the name of it. I'm from up north, so I'm kind of familiar with that. So you got the Terps and the Blue Devils. Terps and the Central Connecticut Blue Devils got Shea W. with Maryland. CTS, okay. Man, come on, man. You up here on the show, man. Come on, man. Take on your barbershop name. Enjoy. Let's go. All right, so as you're deciding that, we're going to go on to the 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time game. We got Wright State, which is out there in the state of Ohio. Wright State is playing at Kentucky. Gamecocks fan has the Terps getting it done over Central Connecticut State. Thank you so much. And as you continue to type in that pick up, we got Wright State. We'll be playing number 12 in the nation, Kentucky, and they're playing in Lexington. So you got the Wildcats for Wright State. Who do you have? I give it you pick up. And while you're deciding that, got Kentucky taking it over Wright State, Shea W. As you're deciding that, you got number 22 in the nation. This might be an interesting game. I think I'm gonna watch this game. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Stanford. Chichi, good energies, got Kentucky over Wright State. Number 22 playing Stanford at Stanford. 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That might be a good one. I hope Stanford is up for the challenge. I got the big room. I want to see Nunu go to work and the rest of them. All right, you got Kentucky. J11 pick Kentucky over Wright State. So we got Washington Huskies for the Stanford Cardinals. Is the last game. That's a 10 p.m. Eastern game on a Friday night. That's a nightcapper on a Friday night. The Gamecocks got the blue SEC team over SEC school over Wright State. Gamecock fans are going to go with Stanford over Washington Huskies. Shea W is going to go Huskies. J Lover Washington, aka UW, over Stanford. I'm even in college. Supposed to be a guest host, man. So I know we're gonna wait a few more seconds, and we are done with pick'ems. Another week of pick'ems in the books, Monday to Friday. But I'll be back Friday night, right? I'll be back tomorrow. That's what they told me. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick'ems is closed. I hope everyone's pick'ems is closed. This pick'ems is brought to you by Little Leon's Lounge in Cigar Bar. Bring your own brown paper bag.
Hey, he closed pick'ems like Martin, don't he? Like he just slammed a goddamn door in your face. He be real nice. He be real nice when he started off. He invite you in and everything. He'd be like, "Yep, pick'ems closed." Bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let me catch that though. He closed the shit out of Pick'em, don't he? He closed Pick'em straight down.
Big win over Kentucky and Stanford. You got Kentucky over Wright State and Stanford pulling the upset over Washington, number 22, Washington State. Shay Dub, so you protesting all Cali teams? That's interesting.
I mean, I can't disagree with that right now at this point in time. I mean, do we need to go through the list of them? I mean, Stanford, disappointing, even though they got potential, disappointing. Cal's disappointing. They're not doing what we thought anticipated that they do. It's still early in the season. Yes. Southern Cal. I mean, we took the real USC from them, so I really don't have much to say about them. And then just like I have the same sentiments that Cess says, UCLA, when we see them, we're gonna beat their ass. That's it. I mean, unless you want to go through what's the school up there by where Mondo's staying in luxury
By the time you
land?
turned into a guest host, he came in with a hot take like a bug. Then he
What
came
you
in
mean?
and just say, "This is what it is."
I'm just saying. I'm just saying what you guys are thinking.
Oh, right. He woke up like, "Oh, let me guest host real quick."
I'm just saying. I'm putting my
All right, I take.
just a heads up. I made up that spread, and there's no spread for that game right now. I just anticipated it's going to be plus 18, so that's what I was going to say. I'm going to take CCS plus 18 because I think they'll probably lose by. Actually, I should have put it at plus 28 because I'm not even sure who was on that team. But I just anticipate. I'm anticipating that they're going to put up a fight. So don't take the spread. Just take the other team instead.
Every day we Shekelin.
See, we're gonna have an update tomorrow
for educational, entertainment, and informational purposes only. No guarantees.
No guarantees.
There's no guarantees. Okay. Is that all the pick'ems, coach?
That's all. Just 3 pick'ems.
Yeah. That's it.
He was like, pick'ems is over. It's it.
It's over. Door closed. Close.
Don't you pick shit up.
Get the step in. Go.
Right?
No, go, Cole. Get out, Cole.
Now we gonna go in here. It's 3 pick'ems. Don't you be trying to get no 4 pick'ems, no 5 pick'ems. Don't be asking me about no extra pick'ems. Okay? You get the pick'ems that I told you.
Coach
don't make me show out in here. Don't make me show out in here.
With Tommy Davidson,
in Living Y'all mess around, you won't get you won't get nothing.
Or the diner cook. Pick it up. Got 3 pick'ems. Pick it up.
Pick up. Yeah, it's been a great day of hoops, talking about hoops. Looking forward to continuing the conversation tomorrow. Coach, give us something positive before we get out of here. I don't know. Wait, do we got a bet show tomorrow or today? It's already 1:00 in my life.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a bet show tomorrow. We got a live show with Lil talking WNBA, CBA tomorrow. And I don't know. We got something else tomorrow. We got CC show tomorrow. Gotta think about it. It's something I'm forgetting, but y'all know what it is. Coach, give us something positive to get out of here with, because I got to get to the rewatch.
I had the same with you. It sounds good. Thank you for taking your time, not being in a rush. Come and talk in women's college hoops with us. Be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance. Have a champion mentality. Change this world with one random act of kindness at a time. Most importantly, be kind to yourself first. Be the change that you want to see, because you can change anything you want when you put your mind to it. In this crazy world of shorts that we call Earth, spread love. More love is what we need, and more love is what we can use. Don't forget that the greatest love of all starts with you. And so when you get a little tired, you get a little exhausted, maybe even a little frustrated some days with trying to be the best you and shooting for your dreams and working on your dreams, tying out, hold on, keep on moving, don't stop, no, don't give up. You got this, you can do this. But most importantly, you were made for this. We got Friday night women college hoops lights coming your way. Don't forget you got 11 a.m. matinee with Merlin. See you soon. Keep hooping, keep hooping, keep hooping.
All right, yeah, I don't know what you mean, Mark. If Cal got two teams, there's Cal, there's Stanford. There's a few teams in California, but I don't know what you mean. There's Cal that we were talking about is Cal Berkeley, probably, but I'm not sure of the question. But
Cal
we can get out of
Berkeley.
here, y'all. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's Coach Coleman, MJ Lover 23, Mr. Lover, Big Daddy Long Dong himself. It says Talk Sports, man. Y'all, we are out.